So, welcome to the first of my Dragon Ruler deck combos. So this one is just to show you what you can do with one Dora Dora, and this represents any light monster or literally any dragon monster. It could be a blue eyes or it could be a red eyes, it could be anything. So Dora Dora will be normal summoned. We'll use our effect. We'll sort of talk through it a bit more as we go. But anyway, Dora Dora lets you add a level 4 low fire dragon, which will be the Genroku. Which Genroku effect, when it's added, special summons itself, and we're going to use its effect to make it level 4 tuna. We are then going to synchro summon into the copy of the Sanctified Bident Dragon. Bident Dragon effect is going to target the Genroku engrave and summon it back. So at this point, we can actually choose to go in, depending on what else we have, we can choose now to go into the Dissipator, because we've got the dragon and the tuna there. The level 7 is a tuna, and this is not a tuna from this effect. But anyway, not going to do it in this case. We are going to tribute the Genroku using its secondary effect to summon out the Sanctified Dragon Hydra. And on summon, this lets us add a Sangan spell or trap. We can add the Kaiman, or we can add the field spell. It really doesn't matter. Just because I've come to this first, we're going to go for a Kaiman. Activate it. Let us add the Fire Dragon, which will be the Chandra. Chandra effect, because we control this. Let's just special summon it out. So we've got 2 pieces here. We are going to then climb into our second copy of Bident Dragon. So you can see just from the one Dora Dora, we've got 2 level 7s on board. Very important. So we're going to overlay those into the Chasma Dragon of Auroras. If you don't know what this card does, you detach one and send a Dragon Ruler for cost. And its effect becomes the discard effect of the send Dragon Ruler. So we're going to send the Tempest, because Tempest is the one that lets us search for a dragon. And this is why we need the extra card in hand, right? Because ideally we want to search the Spectral, the ruler of flickers. So then we're going to discard the flickers and a light. The basic game of Dragon Rulers is you want to get all the colours online. So if we have others, we might search a different one. But normally I like to go for a hard copy of Blaster because its secondary graveyard effect is the most valuable. So we'll go for a secondary copy of the Blaster and a baby, so we can pitch it. So we're going to go for... again, it depends what you might have already, but we're just going to say we'll go for a Reactin. So we're going to now trigger the effect of Reactin, discard a dragon from hand and itself to summon a Redox from deck. So we have not used the actual effect of Tempest, we just copy the effect, so it's still live. We also haven't used Blaster effect. So what we can do now, we can banish the Blaster and we can banish kind of whatever we want here. To summon out the Tempest. We now can trigger the Blaster effect to add a Fire Dragon. So that could be anything you want. It could be follow-up for next turn. For that, we can do the Fadra, or we can do the Dora Dora. You can add another Blaster, but whatever. We're just going to go for the Fadra in this case. So 2 level 7s again on board. You can go a multitude of different ways here. So you can go either straight into the Eclipse, the ruler of catastrophes. On summon, this has an effect where you can target a banished, shuffle it into the deck, and summon one with the name mentioned on it. So it will basically summon us a Redox from the deck. So it gives us an extra body, which is nice. I mean, we have a few options here. So if we had another body, right? If we had another body we could bring out, we can go into a Seals as well, or a Flare Metal as well. But we don't. So we can choose here, depending on the game state. We're going to either go link these off. It depends what you think is best, really. We'll link off into the Seals, potentially. Again, this all depends on what your opponent plays, what you have in hand, what's already set up, negations, all that kind of thing. So if we say do pass on this, goes to our opponent's turn, we've got the Seals, tribute to bounce, which will, in our deck, we run the Ball Drake. We'll negate a spell or trap, detaching, and then the Ball Drake effect tributes this to banish an opponent's monster. So, yeah, as you can see, it's a few disruptions, it's not too bad. You can also then bring back on your opponent's turn, you can bring back the Chasma by banishing the Spectral. If you can get hold of the Dark one, You can bring back this overlay into the the big daddy dragon, the Apocalypse. I do run the one, and then it attaches all the attributes if you have them live to make it immune to basically everything. It's like a towers. It's a good recovery piece. It's not a good like go-to boss monster, but it's a good recovery piece because you can grind it out just with these two bodies, which are easily revivable. So yeah, it's not the craziest thing in the world. They are dragon rulers. At the end of the day, it's sad to see how far they've fallen. It's a very, very fun deck. Very, very cool. And yeah, this is just a bit of what they can do. There are other things, but yeah, thank you for watching my first one, and I'll see you later.